Hey guys, doing a little update video on some projects. I haven't made a YouTube video in a while. Just been busy collecting parts and just parts hunting and getting projects organized, which it's fun, but it's also boring because you're not really doing a lot of work on everything that you want to be working on. You're kind of just throwing money at parts. But anyway, this is an update video on the van and the 69 El Camino. So for those of you who are watching, for those of you that have emailed me and asked and inquired, this is for you guys. I did not give up on anything. If you've noticed that the van is no longer parked here, which is kind of cool. It's not in the garage yet, but it's here. So we moved from there to there. One thing that's holding me up here is the El Camino project, which I'm absolutely in love with. I've been collecting some parts for, I got a nice 375 horse Winners intake. I've got a frame coming because this car is getting completely reframed. I'm not gonna mess around with this junked frame that's on it. This frame is whooped, and maybe there's some stuff on here that can be cut up and saved. The whole thing isn't bad, so maybe when I get to that, you know, I'll figure that out. But I got a new frame coming. It's really clean. I got a really good deal on it. And I've decided that originally I was gonna skip the van and jump on this project, but boys, but I have everything I need for the van, and I'm ready to rock on the van. So that being said, I'm gonna keep collecting parts for the SS. I need to get. The frame should be here by the end of the week. Eventually I'm gonna order a new bed floor and a complete floor. Drop that. A complete floor with rockers and everything for the front. So it's getting a new complete floor with the tunnel and everything. I have all the parts stored in here and organized and whatever. So it's gonna get a new frame, new floors. I'm doing a complete floor because I'm not going to have like 800 different stitch welds running in all different directions. I want it to look nice and clean and be done right. So I'm doing a complete floor, complete bed floor, and smuggler's box floor, everything. And then that'll solve my problems with the cross members, gas tank mounts, and body bushing mounts to the frame all being roached. So it's like killing 20 birds and a couple stones, and that's the best way to do it, and that's how I'm gonna do it. But I've got another motor coming for this. I've got a nice set of wheels and rims with tires on it, old Mickey Thompson stuff. Like, it's gonna be really cool. So basically the van isn't, it's been put on hold because, as you can see, this is on stands and I don't have tires and rims for it yet. So basically, I'm waiting to get my tires and rims on this so it can be scooted out, which will probably be like another month. But my buddy in PA has them, and I need to make a road trip over there because he's got my extra motor, and he's giving me such a good deal on it, and he's a really cool dude that I just don't want to go out and buy a set of junk ones to throw on here because it's just more money. So whatever. I really want to get on the van, but I don't want to go broke just buying shit that I don't need. So right now, it's a waiting game. My buddy Eric, that was in the El Camino video when we went to pick this up, we got a little bit of work to do in the garage. We're going to reinforce these trusses, and we've measured it already. So my new El Camino frame is gonna go right here. I'm gonna give myself 3 feet of workspace between here and basically where the El Camino is sitting is where the LRP van is going to be pushed in here, and then it's going to be suspended from the trusses when we reinforce those. And we're going to get it off the ground, and we're going to do it right, and the floor is going to come out of it, drop out of it, and everything else. So it's a big project, and it's all, hey buddy, this is Nico. He's 14 and a half. He's in retirement, killing it. But so yeah, we're going to get the van all set up in here right, so it's safe and it's not rushed. And then we're just I'm gonna start going to town on it. And I think Eric's gonna help me with that, because he wants to get his hands wet and see what that's all about. And it's gonna be a learning experience for me, and he wanted to be a part of it, so I told him have at it. So he helped me move the van, and he's a cool dude, so I'm fortunate to have friends like that. So yeah, that's where we're at on the projects. As soon as this thing has shoes on it, it's getting pushed out of here, covered up, and I'm gonna keep collecting parts for it. I don't wanna do anything with this. I do. I wanna get on this immediately, but I'm collecting some. I got a nice GM, original GM high performance crank, beautiful 3.75 stroke crank that came out of a guy's motor back in the 60s. He's basically given me a really good deal on that. So I'm going to be building the motor for this with my buddy Jeff. He's one of the best, and it's going to be a fast, cool car. So I'm doing everything right on this. All you old timers are really going to like what I'm doing on this, and you'll appreciate it. So this is a back burner. I got excited on this and thought I'd jump on this first, but this is going to be the back burner project. I don't want to do anything on this until I'm ready. There's no sense in rushing it. It's here. Collect the parts. Do it when it's ready. I've got the parts for this. I've got the donor van over there ready to be jacked up and have the rest of it taken apart. So in the next couple of weeks, we're reinforcing these trusses. We're getting this in here, and that's where we're at. And then today, and this thing rolled really nice over here. It was like not hard to move at all. I think for the hell of it today, I hate this grill, and I think what I'm gonna do is, because I've been collecting parts for it, I think I'm gonna pop the aluminum grill on it, just so it's more eye pleasing to look at. And then on this, probably when I get it in the garage, I'm gonna start stripping out the whole front of the motor. I'm gonna take the radiator out, get all this shit off, get the water pump out, put new timing chains in this. New timing chains, maybe a new timing cover if I can get the old one out without breaking it, because I've done that before. Timing chains, harmonic balancer, everything that goes in there, thermostat, get all that shit replaced, do valve seals on it, and start preparing it. And hopefully we get lucky and we don't have to pull it, and do freeze plugs. So, and then I have all this stuff from the donor van I stripped everything out of and kept everything good that's reusable. So really excited about this van, really excited about this build, and it's time. So in the next month, hopefully 3 to 4 weeks, I'll be able to go over and get the tires for this El Camino and the wheels and put it on there so it can roll and scoot out of the garage, and this can come in. So I didn't forget about it. I didn't give up on it, and it's coming soon, because I know everybody wants to see the van, and I do too. So it's a one of a kind. Having a super sport is really cool, but there's a lot of other super sport 396 cars out there. There's not a lot of these. So they're equally as cool, in my opinion. Whether you're a van guy or not, you gotta respect it. So I wanna get this in there and start having some fun with it. And also, I did get my buddy Patrick, who watches this channel, really cool dude. I couldn't have came together without him. I got original LRP swivel bucket seats. Chongo! Swivel bucket seats. And I got a low back matching swivel bucket seat from this really sweet couple out in California that pulled them out of a 70s era GMC LRP build that was in a junkyard. And they had them. They saw, I sent them pictures of my van, and they said, you need them, and they're really rare, and I couldn't be happier to have them. And I couldn't have got them without Patrick, so I'm really pumped on those. I literally have everything there is I need to put this van back to what it did, or what it looked like when it was new, with all the right parts and everything else. And in a couple of days, on the 29th, this van will be 50 years old. So that was cool. And also, I did find the signature of the artist. It looks like BLY on there, on both murals, which I thought was really cool. And Patrick, you did that article on LRP, so you might actually know who BLY was, because I forget. I know you told me in an email, but I forget. So that's where we are on the projects. So stay tuned, and we're getting there. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Drop that. We got the dogs out here. They're going crazy. Finally, the good weather has come, but it's never long enough, so I don't get my hopes up. So yeah, that's where we're at, and we'll see you here, hopefully, in the next 3 to 4 weeks. You'll see this moved from there to there to there. So, all right, y'all. Peace out. Smoke all that out.